another game. So I was lucky enough to win the last game. So basically, 3 out of 7 was able to win, and obviously 4 losses. And this is the weekend league as well. So you're playing against some of the best players. So it's good to know that you can win against some of the best players out there. I just have to change my camera. Worst game ever. It keeps resetting for some reason. Every time I restart the PlayStation, it gets reset. But it's alright. We'll fix it. Just like that. And go back into it. So yeah, so basically the attitude about anything in life is key. If you have the right attitude, it's sky's the limit, literally. So you could complain until birds fall from the sky, and you still won't achieve anything, because it's hard to become good at anything if your concentration is limited due to complaining about something that's not working out, whether it be your life, whether it be just a simple game you might play. If you can get over something that's not working out and just keep pushing on with what you love doing, which is just doing what you choose to do. No one pushes you to do anything, really. If you can find something you enjoy doing, the better. And I guess motivation really comes from your inner ability to just take it one step at a time. So basically, if you can stay positive with no matter what's in front of you, if you stay positive, it's almost like you can glide through obstacles easier than if you're like looking back and always complaining about, why is this happening to me, why always me. You will always find negatives in anything in life, and positives. So it's like we have a choice. Either you decide, like just there, Bale missed an empty goal. I could sit there and complain about it, but I can never get it back. And what's the point of dwelling about it? It's okay if you can change it, if you can change the past, but you can't change the past. All you can do is change your future by constantly complaining about how something hasn't worked out. So if you can step back when something happens that you're not happy about, let's say you step back and you look at it from a third person point of view, you could stop being, emotions might not be able to get you as hard, as easily, and time will then work its magic and let you obviously get better with time, and it gives you the ability to concentrate better for the next scenario and achieve what you might have missed last time. So it is mind over matter, It definitely is mind over matter. If you can stay in the moment, you get to take opportunities. more consistently, because really it's all about consistency. If you can consistently perform at your highest level, you might encounter someone whose peak performance might be better than yours, but they might not be able to consistently keep it at that level for longer periods of time. So what you end up getting on average is, you'll be able to beat that opponent more often than not, because due to your consistency. And that opponent might be much better player, but they're not able to keep up that high level performance. And what happens with time is you end up actually performing, your averages end up getting better and better. And imagine if your performance peaked higher than most players and you have the consistency at the same time. Like anything in life, it takes practice. And let's say you can achieve that consistency, and also you can perform at a higher level, well, then you're looking at something completely different. You might be achieving more success, no matter what you do, is because you have that. You're not plateauing. You don't have a bottom line. It's always at a decent level. Setbacks are something that you can make it worse for yourself, and it's a choice, believe it or not. You obviously don't choose. No one chooses to have an obstacle, or no one chooses to struggle. It's not a choice. It's just path that you are undertaking at that particular moment. It's not a chosen path, but it's not something that we, when you drive down the road, you might hit a pothole, but it's not something that's predictable. It's just happens. It's not explainable of why it happens. It's there for us to overcome. So yeah, basically, if you, let's say, are destined to lose a game of FIFA or whatever game you play, or game that teaches you something about life, and you take the negative approach, which is, oh, why is this happening to me? Why always I have to go through this while someone else is having it easy? You end up making it harder for yourself. So if you resist, if you resist the outcome, it will end up being harder for you, because you get emotional, and emotions are very heavy. And you end up going through it takes a lot longer to get over a bad performance, for example, because you have used your emotions to make it harder for yourself. So emotions are good, but you need to learn, or I need to learn how to manage them better, so then you can stay level-headed and still perform. And all this is really what people who, elite sports players, for example, have that ability to stay cool under pressure, and they keep talking about it all the time. I've watched so many press conferences where, it's all about, it's you against yourself on the court, literally, because, you know, if you're not level-headed, it's very hard to play against yourself, and then you have to deal with your opponent. Well, the chances of you winning, if it's 1 versus 2, is slim. It might as well just, book a seat in the stand, and enjoy the spectacle, because 2 versus 1, no one wants to play a sport, whatever it is, where the odds are against you. It should be a 50-50. Should be even spread, where both players have a chance, a fair play. But it's not like that. If you lose your cool, so you might play a bad game, but that can carry over to the next game if, like I said, if you spin the negative side of things, and you are complaining about how you haven't taken all the opportunities or whatever. It's not a good look, and it will come and bite you where it hurts, and that's where you can, it's like you can really take over your mind. It's really a mind disease in a way, because you can't change someone else's performance. So someone might be really good at what they do, and competition is about competing. And this particular match, for example, I definitely going to lose now. I had my opportunities and I couldn't score once. He had all his opportunities, and I'm pretty sure he made most of them, and that's why he's leading 3-0. I could sit here all day and I can't change that. I cannot change that. Just because he's taking his opportunities doesn't mean he will next game. And his goalkeeper's just pretty much saved 4 shots. It's fine. Did I choose that? No. It's just what it is. It's a game. And it happens that in a game there's always someone who is performing better, and for different reasons. I've played games like this where I couldn't miss as well. So, it is what it is. So this way I actually stop myself from carrying over to the next game. It gives me the opportunity to actually win the next game. You see? So there's another chance here that my player should have buried. It should have been a goal, but it wasn't meant to be, and that's just fine. So his player has had how many shots on goal? 4 shots on goal for 3 goals. Man of the match. You take him out of the team, and it's a draw. Everyone else had a bad game. Every single player, no one gets close. and I've had like a huge amount of possession of the ball, almost double the passing. And just one of those games. I cannot explain it. So and he's scoring from here. Look at that. This is like almost 20 meters away, and my goalkeeper couldn't stop that. Look at that from here. He kicked it. My goalkeeper was running. I don't know what he was doing. He was running. He was running at the ball. Then decided to. So he was in two minds. Simple as my goalkeeper had a bad game. Let's see the second goal. How he scored the second goal. The second goal he scored was a rocket. He didn't even see the shot. And then the third one was just pretty much, I'm pretty sure it was one-on-one. Yeah, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Yeah, game over. So, played 8 games, won 3, and lost 5. Yeah, so won 3, lost 5. So next game, and if I win the next game, then it's fine. But